Device station behind the booth. Docs and reps booth crawl, AAOS 2026. You get just a rep, but that's okay. We're super excited to be here at SnkeXR, Ben Balliett, and I am so distracted because I want to hear what you have to show because it's really cool. But your shoes, I got shoe envy right now.
It's Florida thing, so it works well. Some carpets it actually just blends right in. So
I'm underdressed. I really like that. I've had a couple people catch me on the floor and say, you have got to come check out what's going on at SnkeXR. Every time I've come by, I've noticed you've had a lot of traffic. There's clearly some buzz going on here. Walk us through.
Yeah, so basically we have developed an all-new AR headset specifically for the operating room. And the key difference with this is it's designed for the clinician in mind. So the whole intent is to make sure that when you're doing a procedure, it's more ergonomic for your neck, you're not getting a lot of neck strain, but also you're unlocking a lot of the functionality that a true navigation system would have, but you're bringing that to the orthopedic space so you can actually track not only your tools, but the anatomy as it moves throughout the case and provide the doctors with measurements to understand displacement.
Right. So what kind of information, let's just go through a typical knee procedure, right? What are they seeing on the headset?
So in this case, they would see the actual treatment plan itself along with their instrumentation. And the beauty of it is that any type of software application is created by these companies will be visualized in it. But the difference here is they're going to be able to see with the anatomy as things begin to move and change that displacement. And that's important because sometimes there is a discrepancy between where your tools are and where your trajectories are. If you don't have that alignment, you could actually be missing your trajectory altogether.
I want to take a look at what's going on behind us in just a second, but walk us through the genesis of it.
Yeah.
How did it come about?
So it was built in secrecy. So Nissan Elamelik was the former CEO and founder of Augmetics, and he learned a lot through his days there. And he left that company a while ago, and then he started this company. And ultimately, he learned from the experience of the operating room, you need to have good design along with great function. So we really want to make sure that the headset's design complements not just the men in the operating room, but women in the operating room. A lot of times they have to wear like buns in the back of their hair,
right.
So you want to make sure it slips on and fits naturally. But then we want to add more function and power to it. So there's two Qualcomm Snapdragon XR2 processors on the device. That offers a lot of balance between processing just the cameras and then processing the application itself. So you really get a lot of that peak performance along with a lot more tracking capability. So he put all of his learnings from what he had in his old experience into a new headset, which is really going to unlock a lot more functionality and also specialties being able to use the device.
Wow, sounds really cool. Let's take a look behind me real quick.
Sure.
Anything you'd like to share?
Yeah, so a couple things is that where it really fits is actually being used for interventional cases. So we see that it actually being utilized in the operating room because when you think about like the HoloLens or Magic Leap, they were designed for video games first, but this was designed for the clinician. So when you try to take a headset that was made for video games into the operating room, it doesn't fit right. So this, you can see here, the design of it is unique. We want to make sure that one, the tilt of it, 33 degrees. This reduces the neck strain. In addition to this, there are 11 cameras working together to track the motion. So this opens up all types of specialties. The time of flight camera is in the middle. This is like LiDAR. It's actually tracking the motion of the anatomy. The IR cameras, there's 2 of them on either side. That tracks the tools. And then you also have the RGB cameras. The RGB cameras, that's what's visualizing what's happening with the case itself. On top, you have the SLAM cameras, and that's what's orienting yourself in the operating room with your projections. So as you move your head, it all locks in place. So all that's designed to make sure that from a physician's perspective, they have the optimal navigation technology to expect on an external system on their head.
We've come a long way from those original Oculus headsets,
Yes.
Haven't we?
Yes, yes, very much so.
Wow, that's pretty cool. So for people watching that had a little bit of that wow factor that I have,
Yeah.
walking me through that, how do they learn more, Brian?
So basically, you can reach out to me directly. We have a LinkedIn page as well, so it's snke.com, and you'll find information on the headset. Ultimately, this device is for the business-to-business market, so we're talking to the medical device companies first. Our hope is that they're going to take this product and create their own solution off of it, and they're going to bring it to their customers very soon in the near future. So ultimately, the device company is happy to have a conversation, and then we'll eventually have conversations with the research organizations about technology we can make for them.
Learning what I've learned about the product, I think this is going to be a very big year for y'all.
We're excited.
So well done. Thank you so much for having us behind the booth with you, and I wish you a very successful academy here in New Orleans.
Thank you so much. Appreciate it.